Millions of years ago, honeybees traveled the earth, foraging for pollen and nectar from flowers. The work the bees did helped plants and flowers pollinate and reproduce. The earth was healthy and fruitful. Honeybees continue this same process today, which helps plants, flowers, and humans. About 20 years ago, a new type of pesticide called neonicotinoids began to be used to keep pests off of crops. This type of pesticide is very toxic and affects the plant being treated inside and out. However, due to the prolonged use of these pesticides, large numbers of honeybees have been dying and disappearing in a syndrome called colony collapse disorder. Now, you may think that honeybee decline doesn't really affect your daily life, but you would be wrong. Without the honeybee, 1/3 of our food supply would no longer exist. Without bees, we would have no oranges, apples, kiwis, pears, tomatoes, onions, and many other fruits, vegetables, and nuts. It's not too late. You can actually do something to save the bees. You can create a honeybee-friendly garden. The first thing you need to do before creating a honeybee-friendly garden is to conduct some research. You will need to know the specific plants that attract honeybees and which one of those will grow best in your town. There are many sites on the internet that will provide you with the information about these flowers and plants. The next thing you need to do is check out the school grounds for the best location for the honeybee-friendly garden. When choosing a location, be sure to think about how much sun and shade the garden would get, as well as keeping the garden safe from other students. Once you've determined where the garden will go and the plants that will work best, head back to the internet and buy seeds for the plants you want to include. There are many sites that sell honeybee-friendly seeds, so do some price and quality checking before making your purchase. Keep in mind that honeybees are attracted to yellow, purple, and white single-petal flowers with long blooming cycles. While you wait for your seeds to come, begin to prepare the land for the garden. Using various garden tools, remove the top layer of grass and break apart the top layer of soil. This will make it easier for planting the seeds. Once the seeds arrive and the soil has been prepared, it's time to plant the seeds. To do this, you will need to dig a small hole with your hand or a small garden tool, drop the seed in, and cover with a layer of soil. When planting seeds, you can do so in a grid pattern or in rows, depending on the space you are working with and the final size of the plants. Be sure to read the directions for each type of seed before planting. When determining the placement of the seeds, remember that honeybees are more attracted to groups of similar flowers than single plants, so place similar plants together in groups. After the seeds have been planted carefully, water them. Continue to water the plants regularly as they grow. Soon the seeds will turn into large plants and flowers. To attract more honeybees, let the plants flower. This means letting the colorful part of the flower bloom. Hopefully the honeybees will begin to visit your garden once this happens. Once honeybees begin to visit the garden, be sure to provide them a water source. This can be something similar to a bird bath. If you want to ensure that your garden is honeybee friendly, do not use any pesticides. This will help the honeybees stay healthy and happy. Eventually your garden will contain beautiful flowers and plants that are not only pretty to look at, but provide a safe place for honeybees to forage. You may now consider yourself an advocate for the honeybee. They appreciate your hard work.